How's it going, guys? We're going to be playing a little bit of the Egypt Old Kingdom. Seems like a pretty fun game, and I saw it on Keymailer and I requested it for the channel, and they sent it over right away. So I'm really thankful, number one, and I also kind of want to see what the game has to offer. Oh, great. It crashes as soon as I get OBS running. Good job, game. How's it going, Ariman? Good to see you, man. I'm gonna get this started. Sorry, I haven't done many videos recently. Just kind of have been a little run down. This YouTube thing can get a little frustrating. All right, so we're gonna start a new game here, guys. To make sure all of you guys are seeing that in the actual view. And so there's all these starting locations that are recommended for basically beginners. There's the Organized Migration. There is the Earthly Paradise. The Freedom of Will, and I think this is also interesting because we're the masters of our own fate and can decide to do what we will. And Ptah, the creator god of Ptah and artisans, he will help us to build great pyramids. The playstyle there is building, so it gives you sort of an idea of the playstyle you're going to be facing in each game. This one is lots of starting resources, and it looks like what we want to go to. I've already named my pharaoh Amenhotep, so say of that what you will. And we shall begin the game. So as you can see here, a little bit of a discussion, explanation about what the game is about. A lot of really fascinating stuff to take a look at in this particular title. A lot of history and things like that, which I know you guys are fans of. Hey DarkX, hey Loco Tacos, and Robbie. Yeah, first time you catch me on stream. Thank you so much, buddy. Says I loves my videos. That's very kind, man. Yeah, we're definitely going to play a bit here. So my knowledge of the game is pretty limited, but I know a little bit. Also, the artwork in the game, it goes without saying, is beautiful. So our goal is to increase the time to 5. That's it. Or increase our tribe to 5. So first thing we want to do is just get someone here to basically start hunting. And he's also getting, if you look at these two things down here, that's actually what he is increasing. So he's increasing food and production. Both of which we need. Let's end the turn. We're going to start spreading over this area to kind of discover more about it. Unfortunately, we can't buy another worker yet. We could send him out right now to go and take a look at the unknown territory, and you know what? I might do just that. Just stops him from gathering resources for a bit, and as you can see, we are losing some resources, but we have time to get some more. Let's see, I think we can create one more. Yeah! We could also go ahead over here, and we could create a barracks, we could create houses, which we actually need. The consumer goods are something I always ignore, but so is the military. The military is going to be very important, so I'm going to actually build the military setup here. And we're about to unlock this area and kind of get an idea of what is here. Ah, okay. So it looks like we're in the east of Egypt. Robbie says he's supposed to clean the house, but that might not happen today now. That happens every day to me. It's unfortunate, but it does happen every day. Alright, so we've got this new area, and we're going to send our worker here. Always take a look and see what the area has in it. This one is a floodplain, which means we could actually flood it to make, to increase, production, etc. And up here you can see we're losing production dramatically. So I'm going to get the flax fields building, and hopefully we can increase that production, because right now it's not good, and that needs to be better. Let's see here, we have a lack of material. That's a problem. There's all sorts of different things we can do to get that material. We can knock down flint. There's just a ton of stuff. In 2 turns, we're going to have our military outpost, but we should also have a pretty nice field here fairly soon. Okay, evil hyenas have settled in our lands. There's something that needs to be done about this. Let's take a look. So we can worship them. We can kill them. And we need as much as we can get. Unfortunately, because of that, we had to stop production. Good clay. Okay, so this is interesting. We should be able to take this, but for now we're going to go for flax fields. Our food is okay. Again, everything else we're not doing so well with. It could take a while. So we have to discover a technology here, guys. There's all sorts of different technologies, craftsmanship, cosmetics, and domestication of cats, as well as a bunch of others as you proceed through the game. We're just going for craftsmanship right now. It's really our main focus, is to try and increase the number of production we have here. Right now it's bad. We need to change that. Okay, we've made a first contact with the lion people. Each person is different. Hey, Loco, my tacos again. Will I do Imperator Rome when it comes out? Yeah, absolutely, man. Hello, Gaming Kittens. How you doing, bud? Yeah, I'll definitely do Imperator Rome when it comes out. Let's take a look. So we can actually send one of our people here to start diplomacy with them, or to eventually declare war on them. But right now, we're not going to do that. We're going to play it pretty cool. And the problem here is we don't have enough production. Look at that. We don't have enough production to get started on our military. We just don't. So I'm thinking we need to head out of here and come back to this later. And go ahead and look for different things. Now we're going to select a god to worship. A lot more are, of course, unlocked, but these are just some basic Egyptian gods. We've got Ptah, we've got Horus, we've got Seth, and we've got Hapi, Hapi, I believe, which would give us food growth. But our biggest issue right now is actually production. Although, you know what? No, we actually do need some food growth. Let's worship this guy, because our production's doing okay right now that we've left the barracks area. We're going to basically just have to wait until we get enough production, and then we'll go back and finish the barracks. It is important to have that in this game, because we're going to have to subjugate some tribes, more than likely, or defend ourselves from other tribes as time goes on. So we got the Blessing of Hapi. Beautiful. That's what I'm looking for. Why don't I stream on Twitch? So I do stream on Twitch. It's just that nobody on the channel ever adds me on Twitch, which is why I haven't streamed there as regularly, because I put out the Twitch link a few times, and anytime I stream on Twitch, we get like a lackluster amount of viewers. I'd love to play more there, and what we'll start doing is we'll go back to our, what's it called? Our system of basically doing a schedule so you guys will know in advance. But even with that, people seem to prefer YouTube. I wish we could all go to Twitch. In fact, that's a good thing. If somebody could put the Twitch link, in fact, I think I'm about to put it here, if this loads before someone links. So please do add me here. Do that. All right. End the turn. We're about one turn away from discovering something, and in terms of our income, it's staying positive, which in this game is great. So we got more hyenas here, if I'm not mistaken, a pack of hyenas. We also have more room for workers, and there's something else here, savages. So we can actually go ahead and invite the savages to our tribe, which is what we're going to do. We actually need them. And we can also go ahead and start interacting with this tribe. We'll send a worker here. And I can go ahead and discuss things with them. We can just try to improve relations. We can try to trade. And I think that's the way to go. We'll go for trade. And this is a good way to get some much-needed resources. You can see our guys showing pottery, etc. to these people, these savages. But soon, hopefully, they'll be under our control. Also, I believe we have a new technology. Local cult development seems interesting. Wild cats. Everybody needs a pet, right? We're gonna have to send somebody out eventually. Not yet, but next turn to take a look at this area. Maybe even this guy. Favorable inundation of the Nile. Years of divine grace have come. A good inundation of the Nile allows us to reap extra harvests. What shall we do with the surplus food? Let's save it. Yeah, we could use that. We've got a lot of food. Eventually we want to build something resembling a military barracks and start building troops. Ariman says, this whole game feels like someone wanted to make a Civilizations game in age-out format, minus the horrid issues. Yes. Of the latter for some reason. Yeah, pretty much. It seems that way. And again, this game's been out for a little while, I believe, and I just haven't really focused on it. I really haven't done anything on it. So when I sent in a request on Keymailer 2 days ago, I didn't really expect much, because it's such an old game, and a lot of times with older games, companies aren't necessarily willing or they don't really want to even give out free copies, because what's the point? But they gave me a copy right away, and I was like, I've got to play this. So there we go. We've got the tribe size to 5. Our tribe has established itself firmly in these lands. Ooh, alright, so our next quest is assimilation of our neighbors. To establish order and stability, the gods command us to mix, shameful, with the local tribes so that we live in unity. Encourage assimilation through interaction with the tribes. Very cool, I like this. So, one of the ways we can assimilate, guys, is going over here. Right now we're trading with these guys, which we need, but eventually we can start, not just to subjugate, we can launch raids to grab loot, we can try to trade with them, and this actually increases assimilation. So interestingly enough, improving relations increases it even faster. Trade increases it 5 per turn. I think that's acceptable for now. So let's hope I'm right. And I'm going to take this guy. Go ahead and search for new lands. Okay, we encountered the Toad people. Let's take a look at these people. So more people to deal with, and they've got an actual settlement here. They've got to be careful with these neighboring tribes, because right now they're just a little bit stronger than we are. That's just the way things are. We are about to get a barracks out here, though, and you guys are going to like that. That does look pretty cool. In the meantime, I'll take this worker, put him in the fields. Actually, you know what? Let's see what's up here to the north. Why not? So now we have room for one more, and we've discovered some more stuff over here. Floodplains. Swamps and floodplains. These are never usually good. We can actually go ahead and try and drain the swamps. But weirdly enough, they're actually bringing us a little bit of growth, so I'm not sure what we get out of draining them. Maybe we should just stay put. Let's do that. We can also go ahead and get another member of our society, and we're going to go up here to these savages, friends, the Toad people, and we are going to try and just increase relations, improve our relations, and hopefully eventually they'll see the glory of Amenhotep and join us. We also have some cults, or we can switch our cult when we feel like it. I'm not going to do that now, though. Let's discover cosmetics. Just getting the basic technologies out first, guys. You can also see just how far back in history we are. Thousands of years before the birth of Christ. Hold on, guys. It's just food, and you're going to eat it anyway. Calm down, man. Sorry, I was going to have to deal with the dog barking here for a sec. Hey! Chill out, Bull. How's it going, guys? I hope you didn't bark too much. How'd you guys like that Symphony by Bullet? Woof woof, says Aliciat. Oh, we could have a little Republic, says Gaming Kittens, where you're the leader and we're the senators. I like that idea. I'm totally up to doing that. I want to learn a little more about the game first, but that's definitely something I'd like to do if the game permits. Seems like a fun idea. So over here, we've got a fertile glade. We can actually gather. Should give us a bunch of food this turn. There's other things we could do here. We can go ahead and create a floodplain. The problem is we don't have enough, is it food or is it, we don't have enough production to do that. So really I think our main focus should be getting production. We've also got a herd of antelopes here. We can actually worship the antelopes, which is incredible. For now I'm going to just take this unit and actually have him search this area. We'll also take a look and see how assimilation is going pretty soon here. Because eventually we can make the push for assimilation. 340 clans, really? Let's see how close we are to assimilating them. So interesting, this is the assimilation, guys. This is peacefully incorporating them. For that, we're absolutely going to need some luxury goods, of which I don't believe we have any right now. And this kind of assimilation brings our people together through basically marriage, trade, etc. As you can see here, if we try to annex them, we have 18 warriors. We only have a puny 9, and these are our warriors right here. I'm not sure how to build more, or if these are built little by little over time, or if I need to build some more military settlements. So we'll have to figure that out together, guys. There's also some more hyenas here, so let's hunt them. Let's get rid of these hyenas. Interesting. There's also a potential other tribe here. Language barriers surmounted. Now that the languages of our neighbors are more than just a jumble of sounds to us, we can understand each other. And that, of course, gives 20% of the clans assimilated. The clans are much smaller than the actual tribes, of course. What's this? The spirit of Thoth, the god of wisdom, dwells here. We could get a huge bonus to religion, but religion's actually what we're doing really well. So I'm actually going to go ahead and explore this settlement. It's going to take 3 turns. It's a bit of a big deal. But hopefully we learn something new. I'm also going to bring this guy back. So what we really need are production points. I think this might actually bring us production points. Yes! So we're positive on everything right now, which is good. So 1.5 thousand, you can see that our population is growing little by little. Okay, so we're getting 1 soldier every turn. That makes sense. 2 turns away from discovering what's in this settlement. Nomads. All right, guys. So this is interesting. The Desert of Seth is relentlessly expanding, and many people are leaving their lands in search of a new home. A huge group of people have reached us, and they asked to stay. Guys, what do you want to do here? I'm going to let you guys decide. Their culture is massively different from ours. We can help and peacefully accept them, yet cultural assimilation will take time. What shall we do? I'm leaving this up to you guys. I think we'll wait for 2 answers, and we'll do what you guys say. Speaking of the senator idea there by Gaming Kittens. I don't think pharaohs would have senators, but they might have advisors, so we'll leave this to the advisors. Go for it, folks. So here we go. Still waiting here for an answer. By the way, guys, another reason you should join Twitch, we will definitely do a Domina stream this week, and there's a really funny bot that we got for the Domina stream that just makes things really cool. It allows you to cheer in-game, it allows you to scream, allows you to actually put up coins, the in-game coins, and even become a gladiator in the game. So that's something we're definitely going to be doing on Twitch this week. I want to make it kind of a big deal. Hey, Lady Chicken Sword. Lady Chicken Sword is saying to leave them. They might drain resources. I agree. Araman is saying except at worst they'll be functional slaves. I also agree. I agree with both of you. This is going to be a tough one to make a decision here. Do we have a tiebreaker? A tiebreaker. There is that huge cultural difference. That's true. Although to be fair, in this area, and this game kind of shows that, you know, like these days we have cultural differences over hundreds of miles. These guys could have a cultural difference at like 5 miles away. Like 5 miles away, the tribe will speak a totally different language. And that's kind of what we're trying to stop. This is the very extremely early part of how can I put this? Extremely early part of the Egyptian culture. So I'm going to leave. I'm going to refuse just for now. We drove these refugees away. That was the right choice, as the gods themselves decided to punish them. And we should not interfere lest we join them in their punishment. My goodness, I think that was a good choice. So right now our goal is to just keep on increasing this, and obviously increasing the amount of warriors we have, because I think that our takeover is going to have to be by force. It's just a feeling I get, guys. We can also change our cult at the last second. We want this primitive army. Yes! Very nice. It's going to increase the amount of army we have, or the amount of men. So this builder cult, as you can see, the Ptah is going to give us a +10 to building, production, and that's what we need. So we're going to go ahead and worship Ptah. We've switched our cult worship at this point. But you got to do what you got to do sometimes, folks. It's just the way life is. So this house will actually increase our population, which we need to do. So I'm going to get started on the house building. The problem is, look how that's going to hurt our production for 2 turns or so. It's going to be tough to deal with. In the meantime, I'll take this guy and keep on searching. And let's take this guy and search over here. I know it's just ocean, but maybe we'll find some sort of trade route or something like that. Oh. Very fancy. Let's take a look here. So we're getting flint from here. There are hills. We could build another settlement. We could also cut down all the acacia trees. So this is also building production, the houses. The workshops might be the next thing we want to do. Let's do it. I hope I'm not building these buildings too quickly. I don't think I am, but again, I'm very new to this game, and you can see minus 9.4 of production there. Yeah, maybe we are building it a little too quickly. Let's send this guy back to work. Yeah, we can work on that later, just not right now. Very nice. Look at that, guys. So we're actually getting a proper city now. The mix of not only this city, or this part of the city right here, but also our army's growing. I love that. The issue is going to be production needed to build this thing, and that's going to take a while. Another worker. What to do with this worker? So he's actually getting fish from the river. Pretty cool. I think I'm actually going to move him over here. I think this is a little better for us. And there's antelopes here. Let's worship these antelopes. You never know. I mean, you know, they're herbivores, but maybe they've got some sort of... there's something important about them. We'll discover. Hey, Infinity Pig. Happy Monday to you too, my friend. Is it still Monday for me? I think it is, for another hour, 2 hours. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Some public works. And as you can see, there are way more technologies over here. We're just getting the very basics. And so far, since we're making a bonus here, I'm not going to change much. Although we have been culturally assimilating with these guys for a long time, the Lion Tribe. I wonder how much cultural assimilation is necessary for them to just join us. So we could subjugate them. They have 18 against our 24 warriors. I've never done a subjugation yet, but I'm hoping that we can subjugate them without doing this. And this would be assimilation, and for that we need chiefdoms. I see. We need to unlock the chiefdoms technology, guys. So we might go for a subjugation pretty soon. We'll wait a few more turns. If you guys want us to subjugate them, let me know. And now we've got 10, possible 10 population, so we absolutely want to grow it over time. And the problem is only our lack of luxuries. We really don't have many luxuries here. some more flax fields going over here on the coast. Acceptance of foreign gods. Our gods and the local ones now acknowledge each other, and this union orders assistance of the spirits. And we've got a lot of favor from the spirits. That's kind of our biggest bonus right now. But besides that, there's a lot more we need to do. This is pretty good. Fig growing. Going to increase our food and slightly increase our production, although that production it's going to take a while, as you guys can imagine. Let's actually send someone over here for trade. I'm going to go ahead and see if this will maybe increase production. Let's see. Yeah, not really. We're already trading with these guys too. Fact is, we need some more production, period. One turn away from getting those flax fields, and that actually will increase production slightly, but very slightly. And since they doesn't have enough production points, they may not be able to. Wow, this is a word I don't know. Exogamous marriage. A girl from the lion tribe and a lad from our tribe fell in love and want to marry. They need to know whether gods approve of their union and whether it may not bring misfortune. What should we tell them? We're going to approve, or we could pray. Nice. Chance for divine approval. Look at that. We can increase it by praying. And since we have a lot of those religious points, we're going to accept. And the couple married and bore many children, and the tribes were free of bad omens for a long time. The gods were pleased by this union, and our tribes grew closer. Gifts of Hapi. Hapi, the great god of the Nile, has smiled upon us. He brings us beautiful gifts for our efforts. The nets of our fishermen are strained with the size of the catches, while riverbanks are thick with useful herbs and plants teeming with fowl. Nice. Well, that's great in terms of food, but we don't just need food, do we, folks? We need stone. So let's grab this guy, put him here. Production, specifically. This guy is going to go over here and discover what's in between our two civilizations. But once we discover that particular chiefdom, let's see if we can find it. With chiefdoms, we can ask them to join us. Irrigation, proto-writing, concept of multiple souls, cult of dead rulers, I like that. Chiefdom, so that's quite a ways away. Yeah, we got a lot to work towards there. Well, the gods sure are happy with you, says Lady Chicken Sword indeed. Hello, Alex. Rejected. Our holy blood shall not be tainted with their foreign blood. We got the gods' approval, but in general, I would agree with you in this particular situation. But again, our biggest issue here is going to be production. We've got to find out who is sapping away production. It could be the military. So let me grab... I hope that our military units remain. I'm not sure if they do. But in the meantime, I'm going to send this guy to go search over here. And we'll take a look just to see if our military units do remain. Yeah, they do. We've got 35. They've got 21. I mean, we could definitely attack them. Just don't know if it's the right thing to do. We're growing closer with them, etc. What's this? Oh, very convenient for the construction of houses. And actually, we're going to be able to get that flax field up next turn because we've got exactly enough production. This also allows us to build a cemetery. Okay, we got one fellow here. Let's explore this abandoned settlement. Take a look and see what's going on. And there's that flax field. Yes! And we're actually getting a little more production now with the flax field. We also got a technological exchange with these clans. And again, 60% assimilated, and we actually got an Abydos. This is a necropolis specifically for our rulers, of course. So for now, I'm just going to let things grow a bit, but we are stopped on military, and that's because we don't have anyone in here currently training at the barracks. So I'm going to take this guy, And I'm actually not going to trade him at the barracks. I'm going to put him here. Let's see what we can do. The Highlands. Interesting. Oh, I like this. So the pasture. Problem is, are we going to have enough to build it? No, we're not. So let's cancel that pasture until we get some more production points, guys. And then we can start building other things. And as you can see, we've also unlocked some more cults, which is pretty amazing. But right now, I don't think we want to take any of these. I'm happy with Ta. He's fine. I'm already worshiping him, so let's keep things the way they are. Can I tell you what this game is about? So the best way I could explain it, it's about the creation of ancient Egypt. Really, the very beginning of the creation of ancient Egypt. Hey, Erwin Rommel, good to see you, man. Oh, he says, I love watching this game. I love playing it. It's fun. Really fun. All right, let's end the turn. Now, again, I'm wondering about that attack, guys. Whether we should just go ahead and try to wipe these guys out. Just not sure of the benefits or the negative aspects of it. And again, while we're getting that production up, I might not do much. It's really our main focus is just boosting production. We're slowly losing warriors, and this is the funny thing in this game, that warriors actually do age. So if you're not constantly refilling them, you know, some of them are actually retiring, etc., or dying of all sorts of disease, of illnesses or situations. So that's kind of part of this. And let me see. We still can't assimilate them until we get that, unfortunately, that chieftain thing. We could raid them, we could subjugate them. And actually, if we raid them, we get quite a lot of production. I might go for a raid first. Sorry, guys. Let's see how this works. I'm not going to attack them right away. I'm just going to raid them first. And I'm going to bring this guy out to go ahead and take a look over here. Stop trading with those frog people. We want nothing to do with them. It's going to be a few turns until the actual battle begins. And maybe while that battle is going on, I should actually be focusing on making more warriors, just to be sure. Nice. A lot of swamps that need to be drained over time. And man-eating lions! We can actually do all sorts of things with this lion. The Owl people are one of the most powerful tribes of the region, proclaiming themselves champions of ancient traditions. They blame us for all misfortune and are instigating our other tribes into uniting to expel us. Oh my goodness. Convinced of our guilt, the Owl people oppose us. We have to do something before they unite everyone against us. So we can bribe them. Show. Okay. We'll try to improve relations with them. We could also try to go to war with them eventually. For now, let's play it safe. One turn away from the raid, guys. And again, the issue here is production, which means we're going to have to take this guy away for a little bit, send him back over here to work in the mines, and get that production that we so desperately need. I'll also move this guy up. Actually, no, he's doing okay here. 0.4 production isn't bad. But look at this. Yes! That's what I'm looking for, okay? The raid begins, my friends. So, for the people of Horus, that's us, against the lion people. And our spoils would be dramatic, guys. This is our first battle. And we're not actually at war. We are just raiding. Now, the enemy's aided by their ancestors in this place. This is one of their holy sites. We're going to fight. Here we go. Glory to the people of Horus. Lead us to victory. We flanked the enemy. Oh, yes. These lion people are finished. We lost 3 people on our side. And the enemy land was crushed. What should we do with these lands? Should we devastate them? Or should we leave without touching them? And this is going to improve relations with nearby tribes, which I think we need to do. So basically just show the enemy we're not as big a threat as you think. So Ptah bestows our craftsmen with talents required to create goods that we can use to bribe the chiefs of the Owl tribe. Another generation of ancestral rulers have departed for the land of the dead. It's the duty of the living to honor and sustain them so that they would help the living in return. We also shouldn't forget their own ancestors as well as the forefather gods themselves. The chieftains of Abydos, Ombos, and Hyrcanopolis have open hostilities among themselves. Their settlements are being enclosed by walls, and a long war for domination of Upper Egypt has begun. Refugees have started to flow into Lower Egypt. We won't bring any more evil. We already got what we wanted. Balance should be upheld. Active horse are appreciated by neighbors. Again, my main focus is to improve relations with these owl folks. Make sure they don't attack us. In fact, if we go and attack them in battle, we have more men than they do, believe it or not. But I am going to try and just improve those relations. Let's see if we can't learn to work together. I think we're one turn away also from building that. So psyched that we're going to be able to build that finally. And while we're doing that, we could go back here and mess with the lion people. But I think for now we're just going to go ahead and see what's in the desert here. Alright, multilingualism. Definitely want to discover that. It's just a goal towards getting our people together. It's amazing how in this game it really shows language in itself is a weapon. I mean, if you can get everybody speaking the same language, your chances of becoming an acceptable ruler go up dramatically. So I really like that. There we go! Yes, baby! Should do something about the Owl tribe before we fail the trial. We should subjugate or annex them, or at least reduce their suspicion to 0. We're going to subjugate. Military threat. The most impatient warriors of the Owl people have decided to attack us to expel our tribe. Yeah, we're going to have to go to war with these guys. I didn't want to, but you know what? They've asked for it, guys. They have asked for it. So we could subjugate them here. We've got 50 warriors. They've got 36. Let's subjugate the Owl tribe. It's going to take 5 turns for us to get enough warriors to get in there. But it's worth it for the glory of Egypt. Why didn't you try and be friends with the lion people? That's a good question, Lady Chicken Sword. It's a good question. I think I just got bloodthirsty. There's no other explanation for that. Hey, Coffee Smug, how you doing? Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Coffee Smug. Thank you, Coffee Smug. When I get certain questions, I'm not saying they're stupid questions, but some of them I wonder whether the person's watching the game or not. You can't really trust people called lion people. I like that. Yeah, I agree with that. You never know. These lion people, they're sneaky. We know all about these lion people with their shifty eyes. Let's go here. So we're going to have this guy explore this area. And really, I'm doing all I can in terms of fighting them. And look at this. Our men are actually fighting the lion people over here. I didn't recall this happening, but they really are attacking us right there. Under attack. Should be able to stop them, right? Okay. Nice, we got another favor from Ptah. This is one like Egyptian god that I never heard of. So I like kind of researching about him in the game, what have you. Production's going down a little bit. And okay, here we go, guys. Preparing for battle. Impatient warriors of the Owl tribe are expelling us from our lands. I'm going to fight, and we're going to defend. Let's attack. They're pretty vicious. These guys are definitely harder fighters than most of the ones we faced. Pushing into the enemy ranks, and we're going to win this battle, but you could see they put up a hell of a fight. We had more casualties than the enemy did, and we could either exterminate these guys, or we could release them. What do you guys think? I mean, they came onto our lands to attack. Do we exterminate or release? Hey, Eric, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you guys. Alright, Alex is saying slaughter them. We're gonna exterminate. Here we go. They'll learn not to mess with us, I hope. Oh, the lion people now. We've already raided them. Warriors of the Owl Tribe exterminated, and the development of the Owl Tribe has gone down by 20%. So I'm hoping we can crush them in this upcoming war. I'm fairly sure we can. And finally, we're getting some luxuries because of this, what is the thing, the workshop we created here. So that's going to actually make some pottery, etc. Should be pretty helpful. Lions have mangled our workers. So those are not the lion tribe. It's just regular lions. You either have to deal with them in a number of different ways. You can kill them, you can worship them, but we didn't deal with them, and that's what caused our problem. Still over here fighting with the lion tribe. Or maybe they're fighting with us. Yes, that's what they're doing. So we're under attack. We're getting attacked by a number of different units, and it wouldn't be a bad idea to get another barracks going. This is the one we have now. It seems to be sufficient for what we have going, but it's never bad to be a little safer. Copper smelting, yes! Better weapons over time, guys. Don't forget. Two turns away from the final battle over here. The Royal Hunt, our glorious king, to uphold his mighty bull title, decided to go hunt some animals in the countryside. This time, hyenas are his quarry. Hunting is a dangerous pastime and carries a risk of death for our beloved Horus. So, we can tell the king not to do it. We could slaughter the animals. We could just go hunting. And the death of the king is a possibility. I'm going for it. And failure! Our king challenged very dangerous animals to a deadly battle and slew many of them before being devoured. Oh boy, guys. We just lost 2 faith. And is that possible? We lost 5 turns? I hope not. 2 faith during 5 turns. So obviously the people are very sad about our king. It's okay. We're ready to attack. We're going to be attacking next turn. And hopefully we're going to be successful, boys and girls. In the meantime, we're going to explore this abandoned settlement. You can always find some interesting things here. Wish us luck in this glorious fight. 48 against 22, guys. But we are in their ancestral lands. However, Horus is aiding our army. Let's go. For Horus! There we go, guys. Yes! We have subjugated the Owl People tribe, and their chiefs have acknowledged the superiority of Horus. What shall we do to the captives? So, guys, now the tribe is completely under our control, and I'm giving you guys that option again for extermination or letting them go. Hey, Jed. I am into Egyptian history, although let me put it this way. I'm into Roman history and I actually know about it. I'm into Egyptian history and I know very little. So I'd love to do more. And Alex is saying shameful display. Release, says Eric. I like that. I think we're going to go for, once again, advisor bonus here. So the first to respond gets it. And it's going to improve relations with nearby tribe. And you know what? I think you're right. I think we've shown our superiority. And Ptah has looked kindly upon that. There we go. Trial complete. We managed to reach an agreement with our spiritual adversaries. Now our region can live in harmony. So plus 50 relations with the Owl tribe. One time plus 60 for faith. Trial completed successfully. Finished the trial before turn 44 to gain a gold victory with an additional one-time bonus. Yes, the commander of the Owl tribe canceled the attack. Of course he did. And assimilation of the neighbors. Praise the gods. We assimilated the local peoples and have created a unified Gerasian culture. Now our peoples, though they look differently, see all of Egypt as a single creation of the gods. So we completed our main task, guys. The god Ptah, patron of our lands, is benevolent to us. Our settlement prospers, and we should probably thank our god by building a large temple. Oh, definitely. Nice. So let's see if we can't get that temple built. We're going to have to find a location for it. I think down here. We'll find one, guys. Don't worry. He deserves it. Ptah has done an incredible job. And we'll send this folk over here into what looks to be more fertile plains to the north. Oh yes, opulent pottery, guys. We get some better luxuries. We definitely want that. And so this is what I want to know. These guys are technically a dependent tribe. Ah, a dependent tribe. So yeah, these people are paying tribute to us. I love that. So this tribe right here is completely under our control. One tribe we haven't messed with, though, guys. The frogs. We haven't really done much with these guys. It might be time to go ahead and assimilate them, too. So let's create a masterpiece to Ptah. We just did that. I don't know if that counts as a temple. It might not. We've certainly shown our respect for Ptah. Send this guy up here to look for stuff, and we need to send a warrior. And I told you the warriors eventually die, so we're sending another group there, another younger group of potential warriors. I think we're gonna have a fight here too with these people, and it's gonna be the lion people. Yeah, let's fight. Oh boy. Oh man. That was nasty. They got pretty brutal there, and I'm definitely exterminating them. I don't want the lion tribe to develop at all, and we will probably eventually take over. It's probably a good idea, actually. Let's see what we really need here. So we can actually get a one-time gain of food, which isn't such a bad idea. But we can also drain these swamps, which I think will be a good idea. Allow us to build some stuff here. Probably something we should focus on. Really trying to get to that governorship so we can offer assimilation to a lot of these people. Trying to be a kind ruler, what can I say? So the palace is not what we want to build a temple. Cemeteries seem like a good thing to build, but I just don't think that's going to be the same. It's not going to count as a temple. So we must keep looking. And in the meantime, let's go to these people, the frog people. They actually have a decent amount of warriors, 34. So let's see if we can't improve relations with these guys. Let's see if we can't become friends with the frog people. You can't trust a lion, but maybe you can trust a frog. Friend the frogs, then turn on them, says Infinity Pig. That's always an option. Hey, Dark X, how you doing? It's definitely always an option. Let's head back down the valley. We're going to keep on looking for stuff. These guys are looking for stuff too. And maybe even going for the lions might be a good idea. Finish them off while they're weak. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. And it's just an independent tribe right now. They have 9, so let's wipe them out. Just get rid of the lion threat. Nice. What's this? A floodplain. Very nice. We're going to need that in time. Not right now, though. Oh, yeah, definitely. I love the technologies here, and just shows you, like, how much has to be discovered to create a functional civilization. Did aliens build the pyramids to judge? We was Kangs. Bloods and Crips built them pyramids, yo. You guys never saw the We Was Kangs meme? It's this group of people call themselves the Black Hebrew Israelites, and it's basically the black version of the KKK. And they believe that they built the pyramids, and actually were the forefathers of every culture on Earth. So the Romans, the Greeks, etc., they was all Kangs. Hey, who knows, right? Let's put this fellow here, maybe? Yeah, that's okay, I guess. Kind of works. Oh, wait a minute. Got no warriors being built? That's not acceptable. To war with you, boy. I like this subjugation of tribes, though. Very cool stuff. One turn away until we turn that floodplain into something usable. And extinction of large mammals. The climate in Egypt is becoming more arid. Savannas dry out, and the herbivores and predators alike are leaving for the south. It's what happens when humans start building things. However, the Nile floods are quite violent at this time, preventing people from engaging in agriculture. Hunting and fishing remain their primary activities. So that's a loss of food. It's going to affect us, obviously. Not always in a good way. I'm really trying to give those people a chance and wait for another bonus here. Let's take a look over here. Ooh! So yeah, we really are discovering the rest of this area. More man-eating lions! Alright, we could do something about them, but there's 25 of them, which is a huge amount of lions. Or we could wait a bit. We're also about to have a battle here to subjugate the lion people completely. Very nice, thank you. Okay, so one turn away from subjugation here. I do want to see if we can build anything else. We can go for a proper burial, and we need the tombs anyway, so we're going to discover the tombs. The proper place to put our pharaohs when they pass on. And we still got a worker here. What should we do with this little worker bee? I'm actually going to send him here. Yeah, we need some more workshops. We're going to get started on that. It's going to be pretty expensive, but we have enough production to build them. So that's what's important right now. And I believe next turn is going to be our fight with the Lion Tribe. Yes, we're going to fight, and we're going to make it an aggressive attack. We outnumber them. We've given these people enough chances to just give up, but they refuse. So we must wipe them out. There we go. And they will be exterminated. I don't want the Lion Tribe coming back, period. There's more of them here, even. Unbelievable how many of these guys there are. Let's bring this guy back. We'll deal with them later. And, yeah, let's go for the workshops. This is also going to improve our building overall. Although I think we would get more out of this, would be the houses. So that's what we're going to go for over here. How are things going with the frogs? So we have 64 men, guys. We could certainly assimilate them by force. Awfully close to chiefdoms. In fact, let's take a look here on our tech tree. Yeah, chiefdoms are only one turn away, guys. So I'm going to see if we can improve relations here completely. And we could also switch our god. A few more gods have been found. This is cool because it lowers the power of our enemies during battle, Neith. We've also got Bastet. Lowers the effects of negative events. But I think for now we're fine with Ptah. That's our main god, and probably one we're going to stick with for a while now. There we go! And we build our population up a little bit more. That's what we want, guys. And as you can see, everything is bonus right now. Everything's going pretty well. And we're also about to build these homes over here. This is pretty cool. Ooh, we're going to need some more favor. Wait, we should be able to get it. We need some more religious power. That takes a while to build. We should get some cemeteries up, actually. Not a bad idea. Our people do need to be buried somewhere. We could also take some more men and go and attack these savages. What do you guys think? Should we subjugate these guys or should we wait for the chiefdom? Take care. Thanks for watching, Lady Chicken Sword. Nicholas II was a brother. Yes. I love that meme. But for the wrong reasons. I think I've said it before, but I actually had a friend from high school, a Latino kid, who got involved with that stuff, and his name is now like Ben Yasser Allah, Eben something, and he's just gone completely insane. It's really sad. Looking pretty good. And relations improved to friendly with the toad people. So what do we got here? I think we got lion people here. Yeah, these are the lion people. I mean, you know, at this point, they're basically just savages. And our job is to destroy them, I think. I really do. So I'm going to go ahead and get another unit. I'm going to take our warriors. So see, maybe they can directly attack. I don't think so. I think we can keep our warriors there. We have to always send a peasant in here. And maybe we can actually bring them along. I mean, we've been fighting them non-stop. Nah. Huh, we can't attack these guys. Alright. I guess they're safe for now. So we could get some pasture or build cemetery. Yeah, it's about time we build cemeteries. Let's go for it, guys. One turn away from that. Still need to unlock that one more turn until we can actually try and assimilate. Again, I'm not sure if it's going to work. We can only hope it does. Let's get some flax. We'll start building the floodplain here. Nice! So the cemeteries are appropriate looking, actually, for this time period. And we can actually stay here and worship at the cemeteries, which increases our culture rating. What I'm going to do is actually take this guy and go searching. It's cool that we have that there, and it's an appropriate region. Out there in the desert, it's just the best way to put bodies, really. Away from the people. Seems like it makes sense to me. So here we go. We got the chiefdoms. Proto-dynasty comes to power. Our tribe has grown in power and started to acquire early state-like features. Yet other tribes do not lag behind, and they have started to form their own chiefdoms. The race to unify Egypt has begun. So we can try to be nice here. We can annex them, and this would be full control. But it looks like we can't quite assimilate yet. Our relations have to be 100%. So here's the thing, guys. We can work on on slowly improving relations and bring them in, or we can just go in with our soldiers and take them in that way. I'll leave it up to you guys. And as you can see, population is also something that we need to increase. Over time, we're going to unlock more and more men, of course. Lions have mangled one of our workers. See, that's what we didn't want to happen. It's an unfortunate part of the game, though. You can either start worshiping them, killing them, etc. Egyptians discovered the cell phone, says Eric. Now everybody knows the We Was Kangs meme. I love it. All right. Against our 82, I have to annex them, guys. Sorry, I know it's brutal, but you gotta do what you know, right? Blooming of the savannah. Frequent rains have drenched the savannah, and it has bloomed. So look at that, guys. It actually changes things. Things get a lot greener here. Really nice. I'm also gonna go ahead and get another worker. And with this worker, I'm going... Well, actually, we've annexed these guys. The owl people. So what can we really do? We can learn more about them, which is kind of interesting. We can improve our relations. Let's learn more about these folks. Interesting. So they have very little, to be honest. I'll take this guy and get behind them. Start searching what they've got over here. What's this? All right, so there's some antelopes here. And I'm actually going to hunt them. Get a little more food. Food has been our least, how can I put this? Not our worst problem at all. Really, our worst problem has been luxuries and production. So I think that's going to be the main focus here. Joint ritual. Our chief wants to receive support from the gods of the Owl Tribe and reinforce our bonds with them. Yes, the god that they approve of a joint ritual. Well, we've already said we're going to annex them. Let's approve, man. Lower Egyptian tribes have robbed some merchants on a trade route connecting Kana and Upper Egypt. Their goods were intended for the people of Upper Egypt. Part of the goods made it into their hands. Oh, boy. Yeah, we're going to have to seek revenge. Can I cancel the attack? Yes, I can. I'm going to go for the nice peaceful assimilation. Our relations are 76% friendly. We're just going to keep improving relations. It's going to take some time, but I think it's probably the best thing to do, right, guys? What's this? We got some fertile land here. Just have these guys pick food, essentially. Production's going to be low, but that's going to change after we keep on assimilating this area. Military-wise, we are having an issue. We do have to bring over somebody to deal with creating more soldiers, so let's actually send this guy here. One of the Upper Egyptian chiefdoms now has a new ruler, the Horus Scorpion. His talents are impressive, and the gods have reserved a great destiny for him. Oh boy. So this is one of the ancient rulers of ancient Egypt. Or was he a god? We're not sure. We need to just find this guy. We need to locate him. And to do that, we're going to have to keep on searching. See how our relations are with these folks. These frog people are going to have to join us. 79%, man. It takes so long to get to that 100%. So tempted to just attack. Pirates as well. Yeah, absolutely, man. Ah, sorry about that. Sorry about that, guys. So it's going to be uploaded to Egypt. It's going to be uploaded to the channel. I'm pretty sure that it should run fine there. But yeah, we're going to stop now because of the connection. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by, though. I really appreciate it. And I like playing this game a lot. I hope you guys liked watching. I definitely think I want to